Orm arrive, really Orm. Exclamation mark Batosis. You're like the second person to do that. The first person was none other than 2024 World Championship winner Raven Youngdai. And I ignored that suggestion. My bad. Batosis. It could go. I could make that a command though. Okay. So we just beat 4-1. 4-1 was pretty good. I would say the logic was a little, there's a little BS logic, of course. But which I know is Ryan Yu. Glaze alert. This was pretty good. I think the logic was pretty solid. There is a bit of frustrating bullshit associated with it, but I felt proud of myself. It was just enough that I felt proud of myself for figuring out puzzles a toddler could not come up with. You saw Twitter today, as in the news? Yes. I've already said my piece. Yeah, RIP. Yeah, I've said my piece. I don't, may his memory survive. Rest in power. May his memory survive in those he touched. He's made many connections. Hello, question mark? What happened? Oh, someone just brought up SEMO, that's all. So I just said a quick word, that's all. But, Orm, okay. Is that a ramen bowl on his head? With ramen hair? It's a rickshaw? 3D. Okay. You did cover nice? Oh, thank you. I have like a system for thumbnails, actually. You don't remember this? Was pretty... Okay, when they were doing the 3D in 4-1, I wasn't going to say anything because it did look like they were just using it for the sake of 3D. But the models had zero textures or anything like that. It was, it was like the grayscale blender 3D. I don't know. The point is, it's just like, I'll just. Okay. This one in particular looked pretty goofy. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial and I lost both my mentor and my job. Bruh. Yeah, I'll admit, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Bro has like no choice. You see Summer Game Show? What happened? No, I didn't see it. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Oh, Code Veronica. Were people actually... Isn't that one of those Resident Evil spin-offs? People actually were anticipating it? Well, I mean, it's a remake of Code Veronica, right? You were anticipating that? That's a... I didn't realize. Is it just one of those games you can't play anymore? And then... Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Ah. Yo, talking... Hello, Bujin. Ah, you must be here for the interview right this way, huh? Hello there, you found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well, now, shall we begin? Begin? What? Right, first things first, any special talents? You can, it's not on PC, it makes sense. Talents? Me when, me when I activate something in the main base? Yes, well, you must have at least one. It's on NDS? Maybe, yeah. This, I think, is on NDS, yeah. Well, I guess we're defending, an unusual talent, but it'll do. A little jazzing up, of course. I think this is NDS. Fuck. I don't remember, bro. This game is a black hole. I know for sure Dual Destinies was NDS though. Systems. It's not system, it's platforms. Fuck you, AI. Apollo, Justice, Ace Attorney platforms. Android, iOS, and yeah, NDS and 3DS. Yeah, my preferred choice, Android. Thank you, AI fucking. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. Well, what are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. Well, I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? Yeah, Google, I've asked about like release date with facts and they have 5 answers. Yeah, I think genuinely they're all wrong. I'm just gonna accept that Google AI is. Oh, I mean, I'll click on the links that they're like sourcing, because like at least with Yu-Gi-Oh packs, right? They could be sourcing a Reddit thread talking about like the YGORG announcement, you know, the YGORG news, which isn't the official release. They could be citing Wikipedia. I mean, I'll at least do that, but yeah. They never give me a straight answer, so I'm like, bruh, useless. Oh, what's funny? Okay, I've been watching Squirk. And sometimes YouTube chat will give them advice. And it's like clear that they use the YouTube AI to give them like, when you ask a question about like, how much BP does this have? And someone YouTube chat gives something completely wrong. They're like, I googled it and it says 20 BP or something like that. And then like, rage bait. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up what Google AI be doing to y'all. What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend. No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright and Co. offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Bruh, who do you think is in charge, bruh? Well, you apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Hello, sir. Please pick a card. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright. This is cute. Little bird. Oh, okay. It's kind of funny using the piano instead of like a hat for everything. From a magic to the piano. Oh, because Wright can play the piano. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, okay. From magic to the piano, even your defense. Calm down. Okay, he's got a yeah. Here, check out our flyer. That looks like KFC. It does. Yes, it does. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice, attorney at law. What the? Okay, this is weird to me. I'm so used to, like, you know, like the trilogy icons. Okay, let's examine. We have guillotine. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. Professional never leaves their weapons far from me. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway. And the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. Little ball and stick, hoop and stick. Oh, what the? Standing spaghetti. Whoa, that fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. You tell, I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. My deck is gem? What? I think I saw your freaking hand that you screenshotted, and there was a Ryzeal, Ice Ryzeal, and I think there was a Zodiac card. Don't tell me you got Mitsurugi. in there. The floating fork looks so real. That's when I knew. Someday I'd make a magic more amazing than that spaghetti. Okay. Fallen Mitsuraizu. Ah. Oh, it wasn't Zodiac. It was the Fallen of Albaz. Yes, okay. I understand, yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, you know, okay, you can tell I'm a fake fan. Because I just realized, okay, when I was playing the trilogy, there were a couple chatters that were telling me to like click on the step ladder. And I'm like, no, I don't think I will. And I never did. And I go later, and I realized there's a whole like inside joke about the step ladders throughout the Ace Attorney series. My body won 7. Let's go. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. When someone tells me to do something like that, I'm just like, nah, I don't want to. Whatever. Oh my god, I already read this. Hello, Mamandra. Yeah, Scuba. Hello, Nevion. What's here? All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here, too. One trick a day. Magic for idiots. You think a pro magician would aim a bit higher? Hey, that's rude. This looks goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you need an icon for move. Or at least, I don't know, maybe it's just cut off at the knees. That makes it look weird. Man, you missed Gemma. Alright. Right talent agency. So is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago, but he quit law. Moment you end, 7TV back to normal? Nice. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Tracy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. Bruh. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're Phoenix Wright's daughter. That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of a sugar daddy. Get it? No, I'm in charge of this whole office too. I'm pretty amazing for a young lass of 15. This person's 15. 15 breadwinner at 15 is crazy. Wouldn't you agree? Tracy looks short. I love her short hair. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Daddy, oh, he's 33 years. Ah! I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. He's aging. Oh, about Mr. Wright. Unk Phoenix, yeah. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Eh, you know about that. Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right? That reminds me about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. Bruh. Oh, right. He got hit by a car or something. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. Whoa. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. Oh my god, if we run into that one guy, the creepy guy from... Which was it? Was it from number 2? I think it was from number 2. Case 2. That creepy guy? Hell nah. It's quite close. Right, well, I'll be... Hottie Clinic guy. I forgot his name. Clueless? Oh, hell nah. Well, I'll be going now. I'll give the showbiz gig some thought, okay? I hope you run into him. You guys know who I'm talking about. You guys know. Wait, I'll go with you. They brought him back in number 3 for like one scene, and I fucking... So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh my... visitors, yeah, are you the doctor? Yep. Dr. Hickfield's the name, eh? Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there. Oh, Jesus, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this daddy's room? Oh, yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. My goat? He's not my goat. This guy's the worst character in the series. I've seen people dog on Larry Butts, but this guy's 10 times worse. The puppet is not as bad as this guy. And they're both bad. I thought it was Puppet Man. You're destined to meet him? No, Puppet Man is like in the same tier, but I hate him more. I hate this guy more. Puppet Man has like 0 personality. And like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he could blend in with the wall, you know? But this guy, he repulses me. This guy, yeah, but Puppet Man is up there in terms of like Diddy disciples. This guy like, I don't know how to describe it. This guy outranks him in terms of Diddy. Which one is Puppet Man? From the circus. I forgot what his name was, but he was in love with Regina, the circus, the girl. Big Top. I think it was from. I think it was 2-2. Yeah. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. You guys are like clueless, clueless. He will never. Oh yeah, so he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Tracy? Got any places you like? Examine? What the fuck, bro? That is not me. This is not me. This guy's the ventriloquist. Yes, the ventriloquist. Yes. This is disgusting. I've never. This guy is. I'm telling you, his Diddy power level exceeds. We never met in real life, bro. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't Daddy, I was the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Tracy. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. No reaction, bro. This guy creeped the fuck out of Phoenix. Creeped Phoenix out too. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Right. What happened? So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit and you were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to serve. I'll give him that. Just tsundere towards his goat? Truly unwashed. No, that guy's evil. I do props for them to reusing that guy. It is pretty funny. More people do talk about the ventriloquist guy though. Like, I feel like, I mean, I don't interact with the Phoenix Wright fan base that often. But I feel like I haven't run into anyone talking about the doctor guy. That guy's creepy. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. Bro, what the fuck? He really is as lucky as they say. Bro, he flew 30 feet. 30 feet is not a non-trivial height. You like break your leg. Oh, I guess it's a horizontal distance. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Miss Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Bruh. No one was thinking this. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. Ahaha. Will you always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy? Ahaha, my foot. I'm not buying it. No. Something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere strange magician. She's a genius. Tee. Ah, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So why did you contact me? Magician girl, yeah. What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will? Yeah, he did actually. But to be fair, he was looking for Phoenix. So he was gonna show up here anyway, so. Well, yeah, of course. Help! We're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's true. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. Some symbiotic relation. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us. Polly. Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I got the... Bro, I got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Aha. And now it's time to reel him in. He literally baited him. It's official. I'm scared. Alright, so who's the client? Ah, yes, here. Take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine. What is that? I assume it's Southeast Asian. But what is this, like a portmanteau of? Indochine. Sorry, I'm Googling this. Indochina, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia. I see. Indonesia, Chinese, Indochina. Yeah, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, and then, okay, they're including Malaysia too. Okay, so it is like Southeast Asia. Oh my god, I was going to the Indochine pasta joint. Al dente's. Al dente. This is al dente. That's cute. I played piano there, of course. That's when it happened. Al dente. Yeah, that's weird. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just that. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. You were driving my bad? Alright, just let Wright know. He'll forgive you, don't worry. The car sped off in this direction. He just wants the truth, alright? Just make sure to confess. Don't leave any blind spots. So good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Well, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Wait, who's paying who? Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. Oh, I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Bruh. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. Unk jokes? I know. Sometimes unk jokes don't land on the youth. It's okay. You don't have much, you know, EXP. Your XP's a bit low. But, okay, I don't know where to take this. I marked the scene of tragedy on this map. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Okay, I guess we can move. Oh, this is nice. I like that. Oh, yeah. Hey. How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so this is that Apollo fellow, eh? Yes, the name's Apollo. Look at him there, arms all crossed, like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half-cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle sand's been stolen. The noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really? Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. That's just noodle backwards. Apollo. You forgot to say goodbye to your... No, that guy just does not deserve... I don't even... Is he even a doctor? I mean, within 7 years, he could probably have gotten a doctorate. You know, he was faking it before. Apollo Justice. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Oh man, he's got... Oh jeez. I just realized he had a harmonica. Anything for you, Trucy doll. Who's this guy? Me howdy, yeah. So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's a name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year now. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders. You like this theme? Da, da. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. I know. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh, there was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle fate. It's so dramatic. I just saw this. Oh my god. I don't know you. Found some weird looking dogs in a box. Oh my god, that's funny. Yep. Thank you for finding them. Okay, one more thing I'm looking for. Yeah. Alright, Noodle Fate. Oh, yes. Not a mental image I care. Well, there's nothing wrong with a Noodle Fate. You just bright off him? Yeah, my bad for flash banging y'all. My bad. There's nothing wrong with a Noodle Fate. It just looks like a string. So last year I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's Noodles. Okay, so this guy likes palindromes, I guess. So tell me more about Eldoon's Noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty. Why, they're saltier than salt. Ugh. Dude, I can barely handle, like, shoyu ramen. Like, I love shoyu ramen, but, like, that's, like... But I don't drink, like, the broth. This is pretty salty. Now, I really don't want to find out. Daddy's regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pop stand back during the 20 days, too. Shoyu ramen is just soy sauce? Yeah, it is soy sauce, but it's, like, salty. And, like... Nah, I can't imagine something saltier than that. I can't even handle that. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Eh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bull bow now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen. Is the stand the rickshaw thing? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Yeah, now you're just trying to butter me up. What others hat? Yeah, it's nice that like you know they have the texture of his hair to mimic ramen or noodles. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess there's inviting the ball jokes too. And now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounds more like the blues than a whistle. That is true. That does sound like the blues. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Ooh. Maractus Clinic. Ah. Maybe some bum carted it off. Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. One good thing I know. Good, huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand, find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Ooh, you know what? Of course, I make it so. Never mind. I forgot the saltiness. Never mind. 2 bulls killed a man. Then I'd really need it. Yeah, no, I don't think I want. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, classic, BGM. Ah, listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my... I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? So they were, stolen your, my panties, yes. Right, panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucy Doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite... Where's this dog coming from? Whose dog is this? My favorite panties. Okay. I ran after them. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Shoto mate. Yeah. If it's Missile? I know, you meant to say Missile. Missile the goat. Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame, yup. Buh. Saw you, bruh. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future. Okay, when he says Paulo, I keep thinking pollo, which is the Spanish word for chicken. Which might be intentional, but like the pronunciation is obviously Paulo, not pollo. You remember this case? Pollo, yeah, pollo. Yeah, the double L, you pronounce a Y in Spanish. Stuck with enemies, I forgot to click on the bottom. Uh-oh. Alright. How was 4-1? What did you think of 4-1? I did like it a lot for what it could have been. Like I came in with low expectations though, because like, you don't remember? That's fine. This game is a black hole to me, even though I think I beat it. Right. And you helped Trucy Doll here too, you hear? He seems like a nice old man. Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We have no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix Wright, Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? Yeah, who's paying for this? And the second item, Mr. Aldoon's request to find his stolen stand, for which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. Yeah, I don't feel like he has that much. And the last request is mine, to find my stolen panty. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly, to the streets. This was kind of a cute nickname, Polly. Also reminds me of the parrot. You know, what? Polly want a cracker? Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me. Ugh, guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, a stolen panties. Okay. Let's go click here to see if anything changes. Yeah, okay. Huh? Mr. Wright's gone. Maybe he's gone for an examination? He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait. I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves his examinations. Don't ask, Justice. You don't want to know. Why don't we come back later? Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I'm out of here. The freaky dog? I know. It's okay. We escaped with our lives. Don't worry. Oh. Huh, that's an interesting dragon. Kitaki. Got some fox eyes. Anytime a character shows up with this facial expression, you know to trust them. Accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about... Oh my god. That park over there too. Who is this, bruh? Is this Old Bag? There's no way that's Old Bag. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money. Ooh, money? Sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Eh? You kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family is the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. If you're going to ask something, ask it. You're a man enough. Wow, right. Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Little Plum? That's a really cute nickname for someone, so yes? Whoa! What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Oh, that seems like a bit of needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Oh, that means you're the bad guy. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. You're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Of course you wouldn't know about it, so sorry to bother you. Wait, yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo, point man. Could you avoid using too much of our industry lingo? And in any case, it's been nothing but Been cleaning up this mess since the morning. Bah. Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint. Actually, let me check the court record. Okay, so there's nothing to, like, examine. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. When is the first stage? WCQ, Sunday or Monday? It is Tuesday, actually, for first stage. Tuesday, 9 p.m. PST or something like that. Something like that. I'm playing other games. You don't want to open Astro Duel? Yeah, it's like Tuesday. It's around that time. So I imagine it's Monday for y'all. Or it could be... no, it's probably Monday. No, it'd be Wednesday for you. Yeah, that means Wednesday in your tones. Yeah, that'd be Wednesday. Yes. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. Oh, I see. The clouds need to be painted. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please go through me when you want to. Wah! Don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. Yeah. Goon mention. Yeah. Goon mention. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see. How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the sweet dealer. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Wow, what a big house, and the gate is so big. The Kitaki family is pretty big around this part. I like the fox, it's so cute. Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp. So it's like, you need a crest too, Apollo. Oh, how about the scales of justice, or a lunar lantern? I'll pass, thanks. Oh, lunar lantern because of the Apollo, the Apollo, what was the Apollo? That was like an actual, like, was that like a rover, or was that like an actual, like, expedition to the moon with like a space shuttle? There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. I'm left to clean up the mess. You find whoever did this? Bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course, then you can make them clean up their own mess. Ah ha ha, you're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh my god. Ooh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. Ah ha ha. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Alright, Dragon, what do you got to say? Brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? He looks like he's scared. He doesn't look that scary. Those paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to the job right. He's the third so far. The third? Oh. Yeah, Derby Dragon. The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So no, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. It's funny because I think number 3 also had like a crime family. The Cadaveries or whatever. Okay. Anything worth presenting? Nothing. Scene of the stand theft. No. Doggy! Right here, doggy down there. Save the light. So what's this place? This would be Mr. Aldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Maractus Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. Oh, no. Don't tell me it's the doctor. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory will get. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment, more like punishment. I gotta double check something because I realized. Yeah, what the heck? Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story. You know? There's something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Why is there... Okay. What is going on here? There's a leak. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Oh, no. Move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. B-twerk, yes, B-twerk. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky. We're fine, ma'am. Nothing. Oh, it's Emma. Let's go. Wait, yeah, she's like older now. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Ah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Bruh. Want a dose of experimental hydroxyacetylunodostris. Okay, this is just 1, 2, 3. They just made up hydroxyacetylunodostris. Get out of here. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. Grr, how are we going to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh yes, that nice woman. Orm. What did you send me? Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear this though. It's not loading. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Yeah, I said no one goes in unless you want a face full of hydroxy yada. What's it? No dice. Max DD. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not supposed to. Oh, okay. Let me see here. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. Guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an Osfarniak. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them? These are slippers. The Maractus. Oh my god. I know what kind of bum would wear this. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? The side view mirror. Ooh. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think? I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Right. Wow, it took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Take the mirror for now. Apollo negate. Yeah, Apollo negate. No. Okay, so I'm gonna take something else with me, actually. I'm gonna take the other thing with me. I might need the slippers. Yeah, let's just swap for now. Slippers crammed in the pocket. Can't you just like wear them? People Park. Wow. People Park, huh? Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah. It says, donated by Big Words. Hitaki. You mean the Hitaki family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park. Odd move for a crime boss. Apollo USA. Yes, Apollo USA. Why is there a leak? I don't know. This is like the funniest. What is going on here? Okay, we'll talk with you, I guess. And there's more here. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, your stand. Eldune's Noodles, was it? Aye. Passed down from father to son. That sand seems its share of salt. Salt runs in family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, Eldune's Noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the sand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stain sign. Sounds like Nintendo. Yeah, this is the Nintendo's. This is from Nintendo DS. You also play Case 1-5, Rise from Ashes? Yes, I did. Yeah, so I know who MS Guy is for sure. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, thank you. Crying case? Yeah. We don't talk about the vase. There's a legendary vase moment when I stream that one. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time you bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you can give me about the sand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle, like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late-night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. There's some, like... That reminds me, like, this setup... Oh, I don't know. I mean, like... This is, like, he actually lives here. You know, there's, like, a sink and a stove and all that. But it kind of reminds me of, like... There's some, like, street... There's, like, some people on the street... Sorry, I don't want to call them street merchants because they sell food. But they have, like, their own portable, like, not for air fryer, like, fryer, and then you can see on the side they have, like, the the oil, like a big can of oil that they use for their fryers. I've been meaning to try their chicken and stuff like that. But they're just on the street just chilling. It's like, I think they have a permit, but I don't know. I ain't snitching, but it's just funny because they just have like their own makeshift, like, what's it called? Fry cook stand, basically. So like the smoke sometimes will just like wash over the sidewalk. It's kind of nice though. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels squirt grease, and I went inside. When did you notice that had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? Oh, that's true. I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That sand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. Washed, yeah, exactly, washed. At least they left one bowl. Look, there, on the ground. If you don't find that sand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets, peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's pants. Who the fuck wants your loincloth, brother? No one wants your George of the Jungle underwear. The garage, right? We don't think the the thief lives here, do you? Sometimes I do eat noodles with rice and egg. That's pretty good, yeah. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to say hi to the doggy. Doggy. Look, a doggy. That's what I'm saying. I'm always saying this. Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yup, sure does. Name's Spoon. Spenta? Spoon? Ain't no way. The localization of Spoon, it made it. Did get changed to Spenta in this game. And it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Discard to add, but just there's no way, yes. Apollo, let's find that sand soon, for Spoon's sake. Today's developer of this game was time travel to the future. I know. I can't believe they predicted all these references. Specifically for me. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. I found out they also can't eat garlic at all. So there's some like dumplings that have garlic as an ingredient. Yeah, they can't have that. Or was it cats? But either way, but I think it's not like life-threatening, but like continued like consumption could lead to like it would probably give them like the runs or something like that. But if they kept eating it, it probably will have some, like to be honest, I don't know. That's the place right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and purty, like with that blue tarp there. So use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night. I see. Dude, the blue tarp? Oh my gosh. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was under the sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers in here? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. New. Save the light. I assume that's like for who the fuck is this guy? No clues here? Okay, I guess we'll never find out. I don't understand if there's an ambulance outside, but a police car. Maybe they're tax evaders. Sorry miss, no going to the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play, doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor after all. We should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Ugh. Fine. Oh, I guess I can't. 3 shots for the price of 1. Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Maractus Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. It looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Okay, is that everything? Okay, I'll just... Oh, okay. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Yeah, probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning... That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Bad. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. Bad. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Okay, I guess there's some connection. There's probably connection to the Kitaki family. Da, da. Da, da, da. Da. Alright. What do we do next then? Move? Oh, we can present stuff. Maybe I can present the slippers. No clues here. Maybe it doesn't. No. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. Alright, I guess not. Da 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 da. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging you. What? Well, why is this evidence? Da, da, da. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light, indeed. Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here. I guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Whether it needs sun or it rots. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. That seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra patients. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. Oh, we can go to the garage. Okay. Let me see if there's anything I'm missing here. What the fuck? Okay, people are. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh, yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Almost killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding. What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Alright. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers, last night. I got a bad feeling about this. Me, little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that was wrong. Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kitaki's panties having much in common. Imagine Miss Kitaki's panties. What? Why? What? What are you buying there? I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Who? Who is Buh? Oh my gosh. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother. She's a Kitaki too? Miss. Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency. Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. What just happened? Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Okay. Okay, I guess we can check out the garage then. Yeah, okay. What the? Oh my god, they even have like this thing. Isn't this supposed to be like a yokai in like schools or whatever? This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy, can you try not saying panties so many times? Oh, kitty! Buh. Hey, a kitty cat here. Kitty. Meow. It's not coming down. You look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Oh, okay, so I see we have, yes, little kitty stare, yeah. Look at this. There's something about the car. Let's take a closer look. What the heck? Oh, I mean, oh, there's something here too. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Okay, we also found this. That reminds me, I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many. Oh yes, this is the Rise from the Ashes. The muffler. In the muffler. Oh yeah, okay. That too. It could be okay. Now that you mention it, yes. I think we found I think we have recovered the bloomers. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Muffler, yeah. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue, so solving the case. Wow, I remember that case recording whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there. What? Ugh, this is bad shape. Wait a second, are these your? Ah! What already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, no, really, don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding. These are kind of. I'm not gonna lie. These are kind of fire. The bow is cute. We'll say. Ermi, yeah, Ermi. What are those? Milo panty scores. They come home to mama. I can't wait to use them. They had merch of this, really? As a pouch, okay. You're gonna put them on now? Watch closely now. See, nothing in the... Ta-da! Whoa, where'd that come from? How did that bowl get in here? My panties are in an extra dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there tonight. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Wonder when a child played this game after this game release. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't think they could get past 4-1, as I've established earlier. 4-1, not even a toddler could solve that. But I could. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with a tool of my trade. Oh, right. I mean, we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Yeah, we go here. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. We don't have the evidence yet. Not that I can think of. No, then what were you smiling about? Oh, I wasn't smiling. It was the dust in here. I thought I was going to sneeze. Well, don't make me. Achoo, yours are so misleading then. I know yawns are contagious, but sneezes? Well, I'm sure there's got to be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. Okay, I'll be out. Okay, I guess we know what to do. We just dip and then get the mirror. Was this game rated as M? There's no way this is probably gonna have. This is probably rated T at most. Like, hold on, let me see. Rated M is. This is not a rated M game. It's pretty rare. Usually, those tend to be like Grand Theft Auto, because you know you have like drugs, alcohol use, you know, criminal activity and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto was rated M. Ace Attorney is probably like E10 plus or something. T for teen. Okay, yeah, teen. Which is like fair enough. Because now they're not gonna read anyways. Alright, what's this? That's cute. Okay, 24 bucks. That's kind of crazy. This is kind of small. I'm not gonna lie though. This looks pretty small. 5 inches tall and 8 inches wide. It's cute though. It's cute though. Alright. Okay. This investigation is kind of chill. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is the clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't? Alright, we already read this. Show evidence. Take that! No clues here. Okay. I keep forgetting you can just read it. My clue is this. Oh, interesting BGM. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Well, it looks like we've just solved the case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us, yeah. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Tracy. Apollo? Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him too long, you know, knowing him. Okay, he doesn't seem the type to mope, though. There's hardly a case worth reporting. Okay, so we just go back to... Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Alright, we go to the clinic. Alright, cool. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Tracy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Was he only 33? It's okay. This was written like, about 10 years ago? They predicted the future. If you're above 30, you're automatically young. It's unfortunate. Even if you're Jesse. Jesse Cotson's not even 30s, in his 30s, and he's considered young. It's over for us. We're elderly. We've cleared out most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Let me know what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Yeah, I think Jesse's, I don't know. I don't know the exact, but it's like 26 or something. Could be 27. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor. For the Baractus British. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Maractus clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. The clinic's been making good money in a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. The Kitaki family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use a Maractus clinic to use their patch of jobs. Interesting. Like something had happened in that park. A body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties. Apollo Yeah, Apollo Judja. That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Oh my gosh. Pro bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Right, anything agency. What the? Oh yeah, we invited her there. You're the woman from the Kitaki place. Yes. I knew it. Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. Okay, so this isn't a palindrome, but it is an anagram. Like Noodle Eldun. Yeah, this is... Yeah. I have a request. Your request? Let me guess. Something's been sold? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you could tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your sand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiance, I suppose you'd call him. Fiance? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? So what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki Mansion, yes. Are you a member of their organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I am to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gangster? Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something, Miss Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki Mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently the victim was shot with a pistol. But I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. Your fiance was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiance? Your fiance is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute. What is this? $10? He's got the little fox hair and the whiskers. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Okay, cool. Right, let's go check out the scene of crime. Oh, detention center. Do I go here? Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. For a lawyer, this is it, the place where the battle begins. You need something? Ah, yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. It'll take a while. Oh well. Guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. Oh, motorcycle. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Ah, it's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Yala must have used Kitaki's stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies, but this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Brett. Mr. Gavin? Ah, Fraulein, what is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yeah. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Aha, very well. This way, Fraulein. Whee! Hey, what about me? Oh, hey, it's a stand. Menu, ramen, 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 rice ball. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. This guy's smooth. Who was that? Eee! Apollo, look, a corpse. What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop, always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? Dang, not even using the animation. I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alida Tiala. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. Body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Sky, I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Detective Sky. Quiet, please. It's snack time. They just animated this. That's cute. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Bruh, are you dense? Bruh. Okay, you don't even have to know that she has a connection to Wright. Like, who else do you think? Like, the list of defense attorneys is very narrow. It's like Gavin and Wright. And one of them is clearly washed. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. Ugh, I never seem to get back after 9 years. Position requested, and I hear you gave up. Who's he? Detective Sky, quiet, please. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We're getting Donowald. We're getting crazy Donowald. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look. That stand. It says Eldoon. I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand at least. Although the circumstances could stand to be better. Hey there, no messing with crime scene, but we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not gonna let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Paul, my very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you're meaning. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find at least. Oh, there's a... Hey there, no messing crime scene, but... Alright. I forgot. Okay, cool. Oh, Mr. Aldoon. Hello? Looks like he left. Well, you found a stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Oh, she left. Bruh. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine. Really? What's this? So, there's a problem? No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. Defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. So, what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. He's so catty, bruh. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy, too. That other guy. That shiny prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Truth. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? I guess he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths against him. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of bright white powder. Is that like the luminol powder? Try taking that to the detective. White powder? Hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Where's the top hat? No clues here. This must be the silk top hat, Mr. Wright. Let's take a closer look. Let's go, luminol fluid. Or powder. Let's fucking go. Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. It's not crack, bro. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Does this ring any bells? Ah! Is that it? Couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? The daddy? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence of fingerprints on it, please let me know. But does she not have that? We'll dust her prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Does she not have that, bro? The report came in late last night. The body was found as much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was the body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. Pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Like, unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus. I just received the... Oh, Pal Maractus? If you switch the P and the M, it's malpractice. Ah! That's a clever one. That's a clever localization. Malpractice. No way, no way. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story? I didn't here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where this noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... Take that! Who's the yellow guy? Hello. This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added to the court record. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm sorry, see connection here. Ooh, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me into criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensic expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors with favorite people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the dependent? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violent. An attention seeker. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance? Actually... Yes, I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Always a witness. A witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Currently, he's a physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from his family. The clinic's name is the Miraculous Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked. What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of stolen moose. I see. So that means Dr. Miraculous stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him, well, with that corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up there 3 of our cases. That's right, congratulations, Paul. And leaves us with one case worse than all 3 put together. Murder. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, bingo. Defendant Waki Kitaki, the son of the known gangsters. Police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Oh, look at this. A handprint on the ship. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. It's fingerprint. Look closely at the handprint. See, there's more than one fingerprint. Then one fingerprint there. There's more than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Right, let's get detective. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With a press of space, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it off and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling, you know. How to whistle, don't you? Just use R and... Wow, amazing! It's like magic. Isn't it, though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with powder. Okay, I have no idea where the fingerprint is. I just assume you just hit everything. Ah. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Good. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police office has samples you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding a print. Pick the person whose print you think this is. Probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Oh, that's what he looks like? So fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. Trial hasn't even started, I'm already losing. There's gotta be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash can, go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing mine? Huh? Look, another pair of underwear? Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, they're not mine? These have been stolen too? So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feelings about this? Don't worry, it's like right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. But okay, she's not here, so we can. Don't tell me it's gonna be like evidence, bruh. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father. Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I could meet. Ah, you're the one on your way out, old. Ah, they're here. Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron? It is cute. I like it. You walking lawyer? Oh my god, did they give him a Godfather accent? Oh no. Well, I don't know if I can do it. I'm Big Wins Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Oh my god. Actually, I came to speak to his son, Mr. Justice. Yes, my son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiche. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's a big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be walking. A G's not a G until he does hard time. Bizoy. You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You hear me? I don't need no trial. I did it. Bruh. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to your client. We made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. Yippee! Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Tracy. Yes, fine. Well, we'll be fine. Here comes Justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see her here. Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Ah, good morning. Yo, sup? Hit me with the guilty verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. Court is now in session for the trial of Waki Kitaki. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, editor judge. Ah, it's him, the guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Are you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not to worry, editor judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How can I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? It is worth canceling a show or two. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. That's no way to get the crowd jumping, editor judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. Octung, baby. Today we play it my way. What's that? Noise. Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down. To prosecute. This is crazy. The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. At the scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe you only find that out by asking the defendant. Right now. Right here, right now. It's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean undeniable? If you were to glare at anyone, Mary Justice, glare at the public defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. 9, not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without the accompaniment? I swear I could see the guitar for a second. What is it, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, there, Jones. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director? Objection! Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so? As he did this morning. I want to give a shout out to all my homies. I believe he said. What? What is right? They always say that on stage. You should hit this crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, son, are the defendant. Walkie, are you? I ain't your son, old man. You step to Kentucky, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail. You gotta hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's weapon from the defendant himself. I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about a half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying? Okay, bro. You're saying you're one of the victim's patients? A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I tell you one thing, that doc was whack. Very well, the defense may begin cross-examination. Can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Okay. Hold it! So you're a patient at the Miraculous Clinic half a year ago. For what reason? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the Rivalis family. That's when I pulled a Jack move and ran into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. We were carried to the Miraculous Clinic for that. Apparently, he was shot in the heart. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart. Bullets stop just short of my thumper, you know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack dog. Can't even take out a stupid bullet. So as you say, the surgery was failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. Hold it! So this bullet is still, you know it, I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singers. Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Word, J-Man. Weren't no accident, that's faux shizzle. This guy. Hold it! Figured it out that day, so you have no idea until then. For half a year, I didn't notice it. What? You had a bullet in your chest and you didn't know? Hey, takes more than a bullet to bring me down, Holmes. How many bullets does it take? Sounds bad right from the get-go. Well, there won't be any get-go if we don't get some more information. Right, first, gather the facts. Time enough for this very late. Hold it! First of all, the word you're looking for is a quack. Isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Who asked you, pointy locks? Just who do you think you are? Your lawyer? Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. Wow, am I playing this game? Back up. Hold it! You went to his pad? Did you have an appointment with the victim? Park ramps? You out of your mind? Who makes an appointment to get to the drop-off zone? I came ready to fight my way in that clinic. Shortest way to the clinic from my place is through that park. You know what I'm saying? Here I was, cold to walk into Coast Park, when he comes up popping out of nowhere right before my eyes. I figured someone up behind was going. You know what I mean? Ugh, this sounds bad, right? My mic volume is too low. It's because I'm leaning back. I could just talk into the mic. No, I'm just leaning back. I mean, like I'm just being lazy. First gather facts. Mic volume was always low? I feel like it's fine now. Is it low still? Brr. Oh, you knew a guy that would lay down in bed and stream. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. Okay, sorry. I didn't see the message before that. When you get closer? Yeah, I'm too lazy, man. I'm just like, okay, I'll get closer. He would just lie down in bed and stream. That's amazing. Okay. What do you mean? He just let you go without a word? What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what. Yeah, you got like a breakfast table thing that you put over your lap and set up. Yeah, the breakfast table. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up. He's a badder G than me. Seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Get up, Apollo. Back straight. Why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. Family health checkup. The family health checkup? The family checkup. That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young than fade away. Bizoy. A relief to hear. Yeah, what's the relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart? If not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, sir. Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way. That's whack. There's proof. Your checkup report. Oh, let me see that. Metallic object found near heart. Urgent exam needed. June 14th. Age like that. How ironic that you would kill the man, one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Ha 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 ha. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started. We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness. Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Who the fuck is this guy? So, will you tell us your name and occupation? My name is Wesley Stickler. Oh my god, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. And once we have accepted this reality, we see that our confusion is not gestalt per se, but derives from the vagueness inherent in all representations of, by which he means to say that he is a student. Slay Wesley. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my air sticklers. Please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime. Slay Wesley, yeah. You asked quite simplistically. However, understand that homing statements possess two eyes, each of those designed to receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of signal. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's gonna have to say 5 billion things. I have to press like the right one or something. That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping. When I saw them, one man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at. Oh, this is too easy. It's pointed at the man pulling the stand. This is too easy. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Was there anyone else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not. Pistol our witness refers to now is this. Court accepts this into evidence. Okay, maybe it's not that easy, but... Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Chrissy, why are you staring at me? Staring like that at the witness? That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, is he the guy who sold the panties? Bruh. My mouse. What happened? Okay, it's back. Is it a knife? It's a knife. Objection! Fuck. Oh, I'm a bot. I'm not the goat. No. Okay, let me check the report record. Single bullet to the right temple. Okay. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. He's pointing at the man pulling the stand. A shot, the bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the foot, square in the forehead. Okay. Square in the forehead. Hold it! Are you absolutely certain only one shot was fired? Yes, of course, it was one shot. Why do you ask? Aha, a contradiction, finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, pistol was fired twice. Objection! The contradiction. Good eyes, Air Justice. You're cool, real cool. You really think so? Yet there is no reason why the other shot had to have been fired that night. Meaning, this pistol came from the Kitaki family mansion, ja? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation? He's got a point. Judging from his smug expression, I say prosecutor, you haven't had that answer ready before you even spotted the problem. He seems pretty confident in his testimony. We always make the biggest mistakes when we're our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere. I'll find it. Right. Better give that testimony another listen. I think it's because he said right temple, right? Not square in the forehead. Okay, I think it's the autopsy report then. Objection! Yeah, let's go. Ooh, if that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing, I see, Air Justice? Objection! Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. I do like this theme. Right, look at this. The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report? Right, a problem. Yes, the problem is the location of entry wound. Location. You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead. I guess that's middle, not the right. Ah, I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not of geometrical absolute. What do I use? For example, deflection of a meter is 1.6 million times the wavelength of a krypton particle, as well known. In addition, it is a well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and visible to the naked eye, which points to a basic fallacy in your line of reasoning, namely that one. Mr. Justice. Yes? Was your objection to these krypton particle things? This is the big time, and you are obsessed with something so small? You disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Do tell. Just look at the autopsy report. The location of entry was the right temple. The temple. So, Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it, bruh? Don't second guess yourself, bruh. It is, right? Fine. Objection! Air Justice. Oh, Air Justice. Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't forgotten that fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago? Phoenix Wright, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to the testimony. His eyes. Hair forehead. Forehead. Let's imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol and the other. What would you do, Air Forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout stop. And you, Fraulein? Well, me? Well, I'd probably scream, eee! And you, Air Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? If the victim turned his head at the last moment? Oh. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. Bruh. Sounds like an addendum to the test. This is OBS, bruh. You just made that shit up. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Seize this at once, you two. I cried. With composure. Ah, yes. The victim turned in the direction of my voice. A shot rang out, whereupon our cowardly killer defendant appeared to have become frightened. Tossing pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see, so you have attempted to stop the crime. Indeed, with composure. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shot her like that. Doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let's consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have just fired at that moment, this is so BS, but I guess it works. Were to have fired at just that moment, we can see the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. I guess it doesn't also, like, even if he didn't turn his head or whatever, it was still straight. It doesn't implicate the witness unless the witness was established to be on the right side, you know, like just. So I think, I don't know what they'll plan on doing when we find the real killer. That does seem to be the case. Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two. I cried. Okay. Where'd that come from? Yeah, where did that end up? You didn't try to apprehend the criminal? Bruh. It all happened so fast. I'm afraid I didn't have time. There's something about that strike is odd, Paul. The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol then tossed right away. According to the testimony, that's what happened. In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Something. Find what? I like that contradiction. Kind of sad to see it go. Not as sad as I feel. What do we do now? At least the testimony is getting a little clearer. She's right. Maybe I can find something used in this new testimony. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Appeared to have become frightened. Bruh. Hold it! He described the killer's actions more clearly. He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As you can see, human psychology is a tangled web, indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked, a common tale, but true. Fortunately, before I could take further action. We don't know the pistol. How did they recover the pistol? I don't know that. I know he had a knife. Objection! Nope. Oh, the pistol has its fingerprints wiped. Oh. Yes, the pistol has its fingerprints wiped. So that's contradicting. So, how do you even run away or wipe the prints after shooting immediately? Yes. Okay. Objection! Wait a second. This is another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you. Come again? Wait a second. You say a second? Are we intended to wait just a single second? 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, have you had to ask for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes? Mr. Justice? Yes, Your Honor. Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second? Yes, I mean no. Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Ah, common play. I made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer used the gun and ran. That's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university stand. There's a song in there. I'm not little. Ah, then let's think like adults, shall we, Fraulein? Eh? What if the defendant was wearing gloves? Doesn't make sense. He left fingerprints on the... Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. He left fingerprints on the knife. It's impossible. Well, it is possible, but it's not, like, possible within the events described. Well, Mr. Justice, could the killer have been wearing gloves? No. Record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. Fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remain, which contradicts your testimony. If anything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have time to wipe the pistol. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, AA4 Ed, any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. What do you mean nothing to say, bruh? We're dragging this out. Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't what obvious? When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Waki drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Waki threw away. You're right. He's just confused because the pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. And it must be hard to be so perfect, and yet so wrong. Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. While it is indeed true that once in my youth, it was seized by the teacher and posted on the blackboard for all to see. The appellation poor might be prefixed to my name. As for the issue at hand, what we can say for certain is the witness killer throws something. Does the defense have anything to say about this? Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. I'll wipe that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did killer throw away before fleeing the scene? Take that! Is that a sword? I saw one of those on the late night movie last night. Great, a sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime with the defendant's prints on it. His prints? This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, hair forehead, you're forgetting two other things you've just proven. That he's the killer, I guess. One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Waki Kitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Okay, but that doesn't mean he murdered him. Yeah. There's like... We also haven't discovered the motive, but at least that's a connection. Well, I mean, we did discover the motive, but... Never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here. This court is opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In the light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please. It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming, as if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are assuming that my assumption is no better. What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired. From shot to call. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, or could I simply leave the scene in good conscience? Ergo, I used my cell phone to call police until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. Why didn't you chase the killer? He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what would you have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that, bruh. The testimony earlier not proved the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also know now that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not? Does it not, Mr. Justice? I better find a way to take this testimony down quick. I cannot prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Or could I simply leave the scene in good conscience? Cell phone. We do have stuff involving cell phone. Now let's press him. Maybe he... Was it your first thought to call an ambulance? It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. For what? Oh, a perfect syllogism. A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. Makes it looks like he's gonna cry. Okay, let's press this. Hold it! Can you tell us in detail about those 10 minutes? I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could have happened at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be few people around the park. So we just stood there watching? Not much to go on there. Tracy, if you got something to say, by all means say it. This witness is way too self-assured. There's got to be a weakness somewhere in this testimony. Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had not noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. Ah, cool. Don't even think about pointing that he was going away from himself. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight. Ugh, how did he know that was where I was going? Hold it! You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed killing. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor. Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. So nothing strange about how he acted. He looks like she has something to say. I can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last, AA4 head. Are you trying to back off a bit? Is this scripted, like... I'll just play this. Alright, there's nothing fishy about that testimony at all. It appears there are no objections to witness current testimony. There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves, which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket. It did not fall out of his pocket. No. Mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. No, no! Seems to come to the end of the line here. No, that can't be. Oh, how unfortunate. It seems that you weren't that cut out to stay on the same stage as me. Were you AA4 head? I believe this brings across examination closed. The court will now declare a verdict for the defendant. Oh, fuck. I thought I actually was going to lose there. Eee! Bruh. Trucy. Nobody moved. What's the meaning of this? Who are you? There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet. Wait, are you one of the Kitakis? The Kitakis, you mean the notorious gangsters? You don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile. Do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes. But what? The court will not bow to pressure from the likes of Judge. I see little point in further aggravating the gentleman. Recess 20 minutes, or I promise you, you'll regret it. But wait, how do you disperse the class? Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo. Suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man. Oh, that was fast. That was what's going on? This is random plot. Here, I'll take a 20-minute recess. 1 second. Okay. Hold on, actually. No. Trucy. You move quick, Apollo. Good show. So Trucy, you're okay? I thought. No cry, Apollo. Those good for nothing gangsters. There's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else. Ah! What the heck is that? Surprise, one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I'm a big hit. Ha ha ha. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you, Trucy? There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Apollo, now's not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened. Huh? Remember what you said of Waukie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more stage abduction, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All times there's a contradiction? I don't remember. Because I don't remember them exactly. Good thing I do. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time there was a contradiction. Yes, a pistol. It's pointing at the man pulling the sand. His eyes? Tossing the pistol aside, he bled from the sand. The man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and he was sure enough there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. If it's just flipping through the pages, I can't imagine that's it. No fucking way. Do you see at the very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of a page. How am I supposed to see that? Yeah, what the fuck? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. Cheater. Kaiji, cheat. There's a Mahjong arc in Kaiji where his former friends stand behind him versus the guy he's facing, and then they just tell the other guy his hand, which is fucked up. I could see what his opponent's revealing. You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games? It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. I wasn't there all the time either. Yeah, he's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. Watch your testimony. Perceive the truth. There's only one thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo. Mr. Wright said that. Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial started? Huh, Mr. Wright's not here today. He said his old foot injury's acting. Yes, he smiled when he said we'll be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. This is what he meant by us being fine? Well, methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Let's do it. Apollo, you know I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to comfort Mr. Hat as best you can. I just flew in from the coast and boy, are my arms tired. Right. Okay, so just one distraction, one random. Court is now back in session. Right, we're fine. I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Ah, right. Don't worry about him. I settled that. You settled that? Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement, right. As Frau Lane would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? I think he's on to me. I wish he would stop being so cool. Let us dispense with these nice teas and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination because I forgot to ask something. There's no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this court will now not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget, Apollo. When he's unsure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call police. Ah, okay, it might be this one. So the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. If only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What's this? What, my bracelet? Bruh. What's going on? My bracelet feels different now. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you? Apollo, you're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy. My bracelet is trying to tell me something. He called immediately after witnessing the murder. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with him? Wait, Apollo, this has to be it. Wait, you mean his habits? Don't forget, Apollo. If he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. One time he even had his book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for this habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Know what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting something about the witness. Your bracelet? I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you're talking about, you see. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with R as it reacts to the testimony. What's going on? I can see the witness's face, expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else. I hear nothing else. Paul, Tracy, what's happening to me? This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing. In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out. Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right? Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with the page of his book. You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face, and your eyes are sort of bugging out. I'll bet they are. First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. Time, yes, time. His hand? You know what to look for, but you have to be looking at the right place. She's right. I can only see his face like this. Time to try changing my viewpoint. Perfect. Now you're really ready for. You're ready. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind the Twitch. Twitch.tv/perceive. Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit. Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page? That's right. That's your signal. Look closer. Perceive with R. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush. Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much. So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers. Don't worry if you miss it. BS time? Nice. You can always try again. Right. Look at the nervous switch. Here comes justice. I saw it just now. I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging of desks is quite bad for my circulation, you know? Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you some questions. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? This is so funny. Like, I don't know if this is permissible in court. Like, this kind of, like, argumentation. Remember when you mentioned your cell phone? Oh, what are you talking about? I think it relies a lot on you pointing it out, him pointing out, and the opponent, like not the opponent, but like the witness being like, and then they say something bullshit, and then you just pounce on them. I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask you a few questions? What to ask? What do I ask? Ask to Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Why? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it. Mr. Stickler? Is this your cell phone? Yow! Where did you get that? That's the phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment? Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this? This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage. The Maractus? Why, that's where the victim lives. Yarr, that's impossible. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? Well, it's true, I didn't have my cell phone that night. That's why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. Another payphone? The Maggie Bird. I think the Maggie Bird story was had a payphone involved. I'll be right back. Let me grab one more snack. So far, I don't know if this witness is kind of like whatever. A payphone. So you didn't call on your cell phone at all. After all. Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a starting high degree of accuracy, it was right around here. Okay, but then that's quite a way. He'd be running in the same direction as we claimed Walkie was going, I guess. That's quite a ways from the park. Or you just say, oh, he didn't actually witness what happened or whatever. I don't know. Or like, he can't account for what happened in between the time he left the park. But why did you lie? There can be only one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into Miraculous Clinic garage on the night of the murder. The cell phone tells all. But that's ridiculous. You make it sound like I snuck into the cell's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him. Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night. Well, yes, but no. This is line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true. I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night. Do we bring justice to the world? Not yet. We're still noobs. Well, Mr. Justice, that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder. It does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with crime. Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Strickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. Let's have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Ooh, I like your swagger, AA4 head. Court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say. The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped. Is it this? Because where it was found was... What was he doing then? I guess it's not clear what he was doing. Because it connects it to the garage, right? But this was found in one of the trash cans. I guess I don't know how it connects. I want to say it's this though. Take that! The cell phone? Yeah. That's a side view mirror? Yeah, as it so happens, Dr. Marcus' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. Okay, so yeah, it was in the same night. But I know because the cell phone was like underneath the car, and they pointed out if the car actually got driven out or whatever, it would get broken or something like that. But was the one driving the car? Is that an accident? An accident. Happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People's Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it was clear the car was parked after the accident. Right. Which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in the garage, then it would have been crushed. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so it had to do that. So, did he do something with the mirror? And like threw it away? He went to the park to throw it away? And it just happened to be in that area? After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Or... There you go, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped the garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Weird. Mr. Stickler, do you know what that means? You did break into the victim's garage that night. Here's most unexpected, Mr. Stickler. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Miraculous? No, stop. This is too much. Prosecutor, say something. I suppose we're saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Miraculous. As other than this. I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. I still think this is like a loose... the connection's like not really there. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. That's the face of guilt. I think he drove the car. That makes more sense, but... That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back, and when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand. All clear as the killer, the victim, the stand. All as clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage. Ah, yes. Well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It's given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I dropped it alongside the road, you know. It's got a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem. I hope that here comes justice. Here comes justice. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on my way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. Let me see this. This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? You see the victim quite clearly too, right? Oh, clear as clear can be, I assure you. I see. So, how do you look? How do you mean, how do you specific? I mean in general. The defense will refrain from straining to come up with a question. Find the question that lies in your heart and ask for that. Yes, Your Honor. Great. A judge who moonlights as a self-help juror. Remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Nope, that's wrong. It's El Dune. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice, what about that sign? Could it be important? So the sign on the noodles stand said noodle? It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth adding testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match up to IBU's cafeteria. So I'll apply to school merely for taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. I even remember. Okay, yeah, this is a lie. It says El Dune. No clues here. Okay, fine.
Objection!
You're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. Why, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It read, without a doubt, noodle. I see. Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So you're claiming when you saw the sign, you were standing near, was it? Although it would have been a bit harder to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Sir, I would like you to please take a look at another look at the sign and carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stanza. El Dunes. Inconceivable. I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure. Positive. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. When it says the sign says noodle, he saw it right. He's just on the opposite side. Would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claimed? Okay, so we actually established he's on the other side, which makes him a candidate to shoot him in the right temple. What? Just show us this spot. The witness actually viewed the stand from this location.
Take that!
The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. How do you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads El Dunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand. Oh, says noodle. Exactly. The name of the stand is split between front and back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the jury. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yeah, oh, you got me.
Objection!
So what? What does it matter if you saw the killer from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all. He's right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going there. You know, on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change? It changes everything, Apollo. Remember his testimony from before. Though to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Another 3D. Killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then at the moment, the killer raises his weapon. Stickler shouts. At which point the victim turns his hand to look. And the killer fires his pistol. Pew pew! That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Completely, Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now. And the victim looks in his direction. Yeah, the other temple gets hit. The bullet would have tried to hit his left temple. Ah. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible. That's right. So now we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side. The wound location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Frale. Well, what meaning? The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's forehead, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North. That's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim on the right was Mr. Stickler himself. Yarr! Order, order, order. Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She's flipped this whole case on its head while still figuring it out.
Objection!
I mean, I kind of figured the positioning would matter, but mostly because the first case kind of like makes you plays with that too. Clarify 1 point for me if you would, Air Forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Well, I can't say he exactly looks like innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as a real killer. No, please, looks aside, I'm really a nice guy. All my friends say so. Let's hear what the defense has to say. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Yes, he's a panty raider. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why now. The word confession is in my dictionary, bruh. This is his hair forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Air Stickler's silence. You did say you were accusing witnesses now, or crime other than murder. Your reason? Of course, all ears. I know he's guilty of something. What crime other than murder is there? Do I have further evidence that shows involvement in some other crime? Your evidence? The court's all lies, Mr. Justice. Shows evidence that points us to witness involvement. Yeah.
Take that!
The evidence is this. What is that? Woman's underwear? Hey, those are mine. Don't look at me like that. Order. Mr. Stickler. Wow, I can't say this comes as a shock. It's not what it seems by Pythagoras' theorem. I swear. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches the panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the Maractus Clinic garage. Aha! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car. Presumably, he's trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please hear me out. Is that what it looks like? Order. Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not what it seems. Oh my god. Okay, he just got cooked. Easy. So we understand that you were silent not because of your guilty murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft in this girl's undergarments? Perhaps you're not aware that my school's name was originally written IV. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant. I am not done now. Now I'm a major in the science department. And what does that science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU science department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting. What greater challenge is science than mystery?
Objection!
What's bro saying? Come on, you're talking about girls' panties. No, you do not understand. A mystery is unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the problem solver. From the moment I first laid eyes on, oh my god, this guy, I was compelled to investigate for science. A full-size car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. Tire? Yes, I saw her do it. You're gonna be like, yeah. She pulled a tire out of those panties. But that's not all. First, there was the tire, then a stew pot, then a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, he's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Bruh. Talking about my magic items. I just don't understand a broom from a pair of panties that mocks the very laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken. Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits? Hey, Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick? You say panties, but they are so much more than that. For me, they are an objects for serious study. I wonder if there been a recent rash of panties sent to you, Mary? Were they all you? I am sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of panties found in the I thought maybe this would be the pair that will elucidate the mystery. Even that night, as she class to me, kiss me too, I wept because this night I will perhaps see the tooth that lies between those panties. Yet what was I? For once again, your lacy hard pattern truth slipped through my fingers. Gunnar be like. Still, that leaves one thing unexplained. You refer to our witnesses of the lie, yes? Witnesses claim you saw the crime from the south, but it was fact from the north. Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why you lied about that? Be my guest, AA4 head. Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say, do not accuse a witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where the stickler was standing, isn't there a... Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied to show about his location? To this? No. The evidence shows that why he lied is this. Oh, it is that. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket? Airport head. These are the last. Honest. These were found in the trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, you can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness said. Mr. Stickler, you did it. Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. So these panties are your handiwork as well. But that night I had been chased. I hounded into the miraculous clinic for that. Weeping in frustration, I was about to abandon my pride. Of course, abandon my pride. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties made for home. To avoid the offices where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by the mansion, a giant pair of them. Apparently didn't know those bloomers belonged to the mom. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home when I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Miraculous. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you disposed of the bloomers? Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne. Fascinating if disturbing to them. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. Wow. To be honest, not the most interesting court, case. But I guess it's still kind of tutorial because you're doing the perception thing. The Sharingan. And I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. One last thing, if I might. Yes, prosecutor, regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, the defendant, Waki-Kaki, was at the scene of crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki-Kaki has a clear motive. Indeed, the defendant, Waki-Kaki, is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact. Assuming there was no one else at the scene during that time. Yet, a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution. Ja, baby. No problem. Very well, this brings the trial for the day to a close. Okay. Da, 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 da. Let me see if I can do a little bit more. I don't know if I'll finish it, even though I was kind of planning on doing 3 as well. So much for that. Let's see how far I can get though. Let me see. This case is like 6 hours. Yeah, I'm realizing we're at the halfway point too. How much you did yesterday? 0. Yesterday, I like legit just started case 2, so we're halfway, I think. Let's see. No, yesterday I just finished what's it called? Finished case 1, and I'm just like, buh. There's no way I'm doing 3 then. Even though the title says case 2 and 3. I will say the reason why I'm like considering it is also because like this case is not that interesting. At least the trial was not that. The investigation was fine, but the trial was just like, okay, I'm like, this one witness, we're discrediting him. He's not very, you know, I don't know. As witnesses goes, wasn't very fun one. I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna be like, okay. I'll see how far I get. I think I can do it, but let's go. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of the trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day, too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real pigs. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Hello? Ah, Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. You think Waki will be okay? Well, he's not guilty yet. Please, you have to help him. You were supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, way to put the pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it. And I love Waki with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet. So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mom? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway? Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. Well, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into the normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. There was quite a bit of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if this explains the apron. I can't imagine Waki going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss. Big boss. And keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently. Yeah, not the way I would have put it. But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. Oh, fuck. They even got the ever classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in and get another doc to patch you up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Walkie has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Marxist Clinic a visit. I should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice. But, right, leave it to me. Paul, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? Teehee, it's alright, I believe in you. The front entrance to the Miraculous Clinic. Walls and posts are highly polished. I can see my face in them. Wait, my hairdo's a little flat. There, perfect. Okay, can I move? Nope. Do I just go to detention center then? Looks like Walkie's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. We'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes, the other suspect is all through with questioning. The other? Ah, you mean the panty snatcher. Wesley Stickler, so they arrested him too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. He's a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. You let him keep the book? I need to finish this paper. It's you. Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder you stole. Wait! I can't help but feel that you misunderstood. Exactly. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You want to know the trick to my panties, right? You're here too? Oh, great, Trucy. Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice. Apollo, help! I don't know. I think he'd make a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Would you relate what you saw the last night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. It was, I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that. That's when I thought, stop, you two. Let's resolve this like gentlemen. In the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true. This is all true? Really? My panties are all gone. But innermost, for what reason could I possibly have the lie? I can't think of anything you want to hide more than panty snatching, true. Sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all. I wish it weren't so. Bruh. Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I can. I wonder what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Making sure I don't have to talk about him. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yipes, he's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little plum, what's up? I think all this gangster east is a negative influence on literacy. I heard you retrieve my boomers. Wow, man speaks clearly. He takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yeah, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. Enough about boomers. What about my son, Walkie? Walkie, or he's, clearly. Yes, madam. So I was kind of hoping you could avoid coming back here. About the boomers, thanks for that. I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so. Hey, oh no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? Oh no, I can't really. This is awkward, by the way. I could use those in my magic penny then. I'll pull shivs and pieces of Godfathers out of them. Right now, your props are going from bland to dangerous. He's really everything you'd expect from the boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude. What are you? Part 5 journal? Luckily, it's the boys. What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Rocky. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot him. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. Rewards do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Walkie's father? They seem to be on the best terms with them. It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon was from this mansion. Kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could obtain it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tropping over the mansion, and because of this case. Maybe the sign that it's time for a change. Wahahaha. You seem too concerned, at least. Yeah, Walkie's fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose she's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plum. How'd you guess? I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie them up. I can see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But... nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people. A nose for people. I wonder what the problem is. Oh my god. Is Alita or whatever? Is she part of the rival gang? It's like a gangster's only version of a female intuition. Boss may act tough, but the boy means the world. Walkie seems well. It seems like he's against his father's profession. It's a bit to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the streets and move more on the up and up. Walkie's enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? Wahahaha. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. You'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. I think I should probably get some sleep. I was hoping to finish this, but I'm starting to yawn and stuff. You know what? Time to sleep. Oh my gosh. I did want to finish this, but I probably can't keep it up. Yeah, I know. I'm sleepy. I don't know when I'll be able to finish the rest of this. So. I might have plans tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe I nap or something and I wake up early. Let's say I nap in like a couple hours. And then I wake up again. But I don't know. I just probably should just... I mean, I don't have too many plans. It's just... hold on. I should just be fair to myself. I think in the afternoon I'll have things to do though. That's the thing. So I'll give like tentative, like I sleep. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wake up. But okay, like I was saying earlier, I think I'm just gonna sleep. And I get sleepy during AA. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, I don't mind doing it. I just have a bad feeling I should sleep. Huh? You called it? I just woke from a nap. I'm thinking of calling it, but I don't know. Oh. Is the music? Yeah, it's pretty dude, now that I'm talking, I'd be like, oh, I could do it for another hour. But that's how I was feeling really sleepy like 30 minutes ago. And I was just like, you know what? I can do some more. You know, while I was pondering whether to do the... You know, when I was at the save point, I was just like, you know what? I should sleep. Yeah, I'm just going to go sleep, right? Like, but I'm just saying, like, as soon as I started talking, I'm like, oh, you know, I could do more. Ooh, no, I'm not fucking... I think I'm just going to... I'll finish this another time. Not worth it, yeah. When's a good what's like a projection? I think in the afternoon, hopefully I wanna say around like 4 PM or something. Bye-bye, everybody. You feel there were also torture case? Yeah, for what it's worth, this case is not that interesting so far. Not the worst case ever, but yeah, that first trial scene was just like one guy, and I'm like, oh no. Maybe if that stupid doctor showed up, I'd be like so repulsed that I keep going. For 5-3. Oh, 5-3 is like the one people. No. The one I know what you're talking about. Yeah. 5-3 is the one with like. It's probably one of the worst cases, right? Let me see 5-3. You couldn't finish it 1-3. Okay. 5-3. Oh, I see it. I look at it, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I think I remember people, you telling me this was like the worst one ever. Well, that's 5-3. No, this is that's Dual Destinies. You just remember you stuck on the noodle? Which noodle? Like the sign noodle? But yeah, I think I'm gonna go sleep. When will I return to this? I would say like the trash can finding. That's so annoying. I still have slippers in the trash can. So okay, that wasn't like too bad. But I ended up, you know, just cooking everything. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. The noodle cup. Yes, it is. I got that one like pretty fast. But it was definitely like stopping me. Yeah, it's hard to get that one. Like, if no, because they do point it out, right? And I'm like, we found our first clue, and then they just go like, you know, the noodle cup shows up on the top right screen, and they're like, boom. You know that sound whenever the item shows up, boom. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ignore it, and I just move on. And it turns out I can't advance, so I go back and then I find it. But it's like not easy to find, even though they do point it out. Like, okay, to be fair, I should have just listened, but I was like, I'm going to not pay attention. I'm just gonna ignore them and see how far I get. And then, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The noodle cup is really hard to find. Even like I was having trouble clicking when I knew where it was. Yeah. See, now my like vitality is returning, but I think this is a trap. I'm not trusting myself. The sun is gonna come up here. The sun's kind of funny. I like they just made him like, there's a term for like wannabe gangsters. I forgot the term, but that's his dialogue is basically someone pretending to be. It's super funny. I enjoy it. But maybe it gets more interesting when he shows up. But I do like the dad. They just made him the Godfather, basically. I can't do the voice. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll send you all out. I will. Thank you for joining me. I will finish. So I'll say. Okay, I'll send you guys But yeah, I'm not gonna. No rage mess. I'm just gonna be like. So I guess what I'm gonna say is, hopefully in 12 hours, I guess. 12 hours or so, I can all return. If not, it's probably something I did in the afternoon. And then maybe I could get some progress into 3. If I do finish 3, this, and then 3 at the same time. How long does 3 take? 4, 3 take. 4, 3 days. I have to do 4, 4. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. Yeah. 4, 4, I think I have to save for another like 3, 7, bro. That makes sense. Oh my god, thank you. AI over 5 and 6 hours. Couldn't even said 6 7. You failed. Yeah, I don't trust AI overview. 4 is 8 hours. That makes sense. Yeah. So I either do that just sitting or like split that one up too. But yeah, 4 2, 4 2. Okay. Yeah, like I said, 2 hours, 12 hours from now, I'll probably return. If not, maybe 14, 16 hours. I don't know how far now. I might have time to do this before, but depends on when you wanna do it. But yeah, okay. How many total cases games? There's 4 actually, which is like, kind of weird. But then I remember the first game has 4. So you're talking about 5 2? Ah, that shit is 8, which is longest. Bro, I see. Oh, so 5 2 is the one you. Is that the one that's the worst one? This one is 4. now I'm not as sleepy, but I'm not gonna trust myself. I'll raid you guys out. Okay, so yeah, quick things. Yeah, so I would say I will probably return to this 12 hours from now, and then I can split 4-4 on Sunday and Monday. I could split that. Maybe, because technically Monday I have work. I don't know about that. But technically I can't do it on Sunday. I would have to do it at a reasonable hour, basically. Yeah, bye-bye. Like I said, Tuesday night is probably when I return to Master Duel. When stage 1 starts. So I think I'll play Branded Draco Tail on the alt, and then I don't know what I'll do for duels. I'll probably just play Rat Mech or something for the main account. I don't know, nothing fancy. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for joining me.